Hey guys, it's Sakina. It has been a whole minute since I made a video, but 2024 is here. I hope everyone had a wonderful holiday season and a good New Year's Day, New Year's Eve, all of that good stuff. And we fully landed in 2024, gotten through the first week. And I apologize if you can see my eyelash hanging off. I literally been playing with this thing. I'm about to take them off, so I didn't want to glue it back on. But so please ignore that. My eyes are a little red because I was crying, just like laughing and crying, and the glue from my eyelash just like, irritates my eyes whenever I cry. So that's why I look like I do. But anyways, I hope that, like I said, I hope everyone had a great holiday season. I just wanted to make a really quick video because I have a lot going on in my life, but I wanted to kind of come on and share with you guys what I'm currently working on. If you are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Sakina. I'm your eco-friendly hostess with the mostest, and on my channel I talk all things eco-friendly living, from fashion to lifestyle to spirituality. I just really want to help you live your best life in a sustainable way. So today's video, I want to share with you guys what I did the first week of January. Now, this is not typical. People don't typically go as hard as I'm going at the beginning of the year, but I'm going hard because I want to kind of set the stage for the rest of the year. I really do. Last year I was really disciplined and I achieved some great goals, but this year I'm gonna go even harder and I have to be even more disciplined. And the reason that I have started the year off like this is because I feel like it's going to set those habits in me early on, so that the rest of the year I'm gonna be able to coast. So let's get into the video. So the first week of the new year, I did a 7-day fast. Now I have to give credit to the person who inspired me to do this. Her name is Nina. Her YouTube channel is Bold for Christ. I like to listen to her prophetic words and her prophetic encouragement often. And she was the one who proposed the challenge for her viewers to do a fast the first week of January. And I was like, I need to do this. And so I decided to do it. And what we did was from Monday to Sunday, or from the first, for the first Monday to Sunday, the first week of the month, from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m., no solid food. So if I woke up before 6, I could eat, and I could eat after 6 p.m. solid food. So throughout the day, I was drinking tea, drinking hot chocolate, drinking bone broth, just different liquids to keep me going. I also had green juices and protein shakes as well, because I wanted to make sure that I was getting enough calories to sustain my day. And honestly, because I have done intermittent fasting in the past, it wasn't really that hard. It wasn't that challenging. I think the first 2 days were a little bit challenging, but after that I realized, I don't really need to eat as much food as I do. I just like to eat. That's just my thing. I love to snack all day, but this kept me from doing that. So that was one thing that really I noticed about myself during the fast. But what I wanted to talk to you about are some other things that I realized during this 7-day fast. So besides the fact that I'm very disciplined, I learned that I was very disciplined, more disciplined than I realized, because at first, fasting for that amount of time is kind of daunting, but like I said, I got used to it, and I really loved how flat my stomach was, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, I was like, okay, I can do this. I'm actually more disciplined than I even imagined. And there are some things that I realized during this time. So during the time when you're not eating and all your energy is not in your stomach, you have time to really think about the things in your life. And I started reevaluating my budget and my financial habits for the previous year, and what I want to move forward into 2024. And so I was able to decide that this is the moment that I'm going to finally lower my food budget and actually be able to make that goal. Every month I have a food budget, and I usually go over by at least $70 to $100, because I just like to spend money on food, and I just feel like it's totally and completely justified. And so this is the year where after this fast, or during this fast, I was like, you know what, I can do this. I can live on less food and be totally okay. So I was deciding that, and I decided to lower my food budget from, typically it's like $400, but I typically spend $500 to $600. So sometimes my budget is at $450, but I still spend $500 to $600 every single month. Now my food budget, I lowered it to $387. I just see so many people. I watch YouTube videos. I'm on Pinterest. I'm seeing so many people who live on so much less with their food budget, and I'm always thinking, how are these people doing it? And I know it's because they're not dining out as much. And so during my fast, obviously I'm not dining out. And another reason why I wasn't dining out is because during my fast, I also decided to do a no spend month. I had heard about a no spend month. I'm not sure if you know what a no spend month is, but if you don't, a no spend month is obviously you're gonna have to spend money, but you only spend on the essentials. So that's like your rent, gas for your car, anything pertaining to your health, like a doctor's appointment or something like that. And then obviously grocery shopping for food, not dining out, no Starbucks runs, no fast food runs, nothing at like a restaurant, simply ingredients that you purchase from the store to make food at home. That is what you spend money on, and the rest, like no shopping, no entertainment for an entire month. And I decided to do that in January. Most people wouldn't think that January is an ideal month to do that, but I really felt like it's the perfect time because in my profession, this is the slow season, and so I know that I'm not going to be super busy, and so I'm not going to be super stressed. And we typically spend on things when we're in our most stressed states, right? Whenever we're more stressed, we want to go spend to kind of get that dopamine hit to make us feel good and relieve ourselves from the stress that we've been under. We'll go treat ourselves to something. So I decided that this is the month that I'm doing my no spend month. So not only am I doing a no spend month, but I just did a 1 week fast, and that is how I decided and realize that I can actually make my food budget because I'm not going to be spending money at restaurants. I'm only going to be getting food from, the grocery store, and I'm not going to be shopping like frivolously on things that I like, enjoyment. February, I got you. I got a list running for things I want to buy, but January, no spend. Another thing that I learned during this fast, despite that, I already decided to go on a no spend month, but man, when I have all that extra brain energy, I was like, let's hone in on this. Let's really hone in on this. So I've really, how can I subsist on $387 for an entire month? To me, that number is so small because I'm used to spending so much more, almost double that amount. But when I really looked at how I was eating during my fast, I was like, okay, well, this is the time where I'm gonna start couponing. So couponing is now in my, it's gonna be in my routine, or a normal thing in my routine, but I was actually able to really dissect the budget. So 387, I have a calculator right here. So if you really wanna dive deeper, you can say 387 divided by 4 weeks, that's $96 per week that I have to spend on anything I want. Obviously not in January, but every other month of the year, I can spend $96. It can be on dining out, whatever, but that's per week. And obviously I might not make it each week. So what you do is you adjust each week depending on how much money you went over the previous week or how much money you went under. For me, I did go over a little bit last week, not a lot though. This last week I went over maybe about $12, I think, so that deducts some of the money that I have for the following week. And I think right now I'm at like, I want to say like up 76 or something dollars that I can use, or 80 something, 86. I don't remember the number, but actually it's all written down. Let me tell y'all, I've been in my little planner. This is my favorite planner I've ever had because it's super simple, the 2 year, and it's 2 years. I like that it's 2 years because I can really reflect on the previous year, and I think that's something that's crucial, and I don't have to go find my old journal or my old planner to kind of look back and forth. It's all in the same journal, and I love that. And it's just really minimal. It has the basics, and I will link it below if you're interested in this particular. Look how thin it is, but it has goal setting and habit tracking trackers in here. It's really, I have used every inch. I'm using every inch of this book. I have sticky notes. Like, I literally use this as my way to really plan and organize my life. Okay, I'm trying to find what I wrote down for this week. So this week's food budget is at $77.42. So this is also a great way to get a baseline for the beginning of the year, because 387 is a lofty goal for me. If I am able to achieve 387, then I know I can do it the rest of the year. If I'm unable to do it, then I might want to raise that budget a little bit more, maybe make it a full 400 and just really make sure that I make it. But because of the fact that I went on a fast and the fact that I'm doing a no spend month, it requires so much discipline that I feel like I'm really going to make it this month. I'm going to do it. So that's where I'm at, and I want to show you guys this delicious lunch that I had. Like, when you really get into it, it becomes like a game. So $77. Let's say $77 divided by 7 days. That gives me $11 a day to spend on money. And you might think that's not a lot, but to me that's a lot because I don't eat a lot. I don't eat a ton. I don't need a ton of food. Like today for lunch, I spent $12, which is a little bit over, but it's not a lot over. I spent $12 for this ravioli vegetarian meal from the grocery store, and I got a juice, pomegranate juice, and some cookies. And I'm gonna eat, I ate partial of everything. Like I had half the juice, I had half the cookies, and I have some of the lunch left over as well. So that's 2 days worth of food that I am able to have based off of just one little lunch trip. And I don't really eat late at night, so that's something that I'm not gonna have to worry about. When I get off work, I have a yoga class right after this, and so I'm not gonna go home and eat. I'm gonna go home and drink, take my little magnesium pills so I can sleep better, and then go to sleep, and I'm good for the day, right? So having the time to really step away and really focus clearly on the goals and the things that I want to do for the year, it's really making it very clear, like I can achieve that. This is how I'm going to achieve my debt payoff. And that's a whole nother video I'm going to share with you guys. I'm on a debt payoff journey right now, and that's why things have gotten so tight. You might be wondering, why are you like all of a sudden like going like ham? That is because I have debt. I have debt, and I really want to not have debt. I want to be debt free. So I'm dedicated to living a lifestyle that's going to help me get debt free sooner. So I'm not going to go too much into that yet. That's going to be for an entire new video, but I did want to share this with you guys if you're wondering what a no spend month is, how it is. So far I'm 1 week in, and I am not having a big issue. Actually, wait, when did I start it? I don't think I started my no spend month I did. I started my no spend month on the 1st and the fast on the 1st. So yes, this is going to be a true no spend month. I'm already a week in. I feel great. And one thing I'm doing is, like, if you find yourself thinking about things that you really want to buy but you can't buy, I just have a running list. Like, I have a running shopping list. It's not long, but it's like, these are the things that I really want to buy but I can't buy them now. But I'll write it down so that next month I can actually, you know, purchase those things. And the cool thing about that is, if you're a budgeter like me, the money that I had for my shopping budget will roll over to next month. So I'll have double the money to spend next month because I didn't spend this month. So my plan is to have at least 4 no spend months in a year, because we have 4 quarters in a year. So once a quarter, I'll do a no spend month, just kind of recalibrate and kind of reevaluate where my budget is and make sure I'm hitting my budgeting goals. Because, you know, as life gets moving and things start moving fast, things pop up, you might slip a little bit. So it's just, so each quarter I want to be able to reevaluate my budget and my habits and kind of get back into control. All right, so man, y'all, I'm not sure if this is going to be a separate video on its own, or if I am going to add this to one of my other videos on a similar topic, because it's kind of impromptu. I think I'm probably going to add it into one of my videos. So if this is a little choppy transition, please bear with me. I was not expecting to film this. Ooh, sorry, I'm trying to not be so close to the camera. But y'all know I'm on my no spend month here in January. So I just got out of yoga, and I just had the inkling and thought, because I was in the area, I was like, man, let me see if I can get one of those good to go bags from Whole Foods. You know, I've been wanting to see how much food and what Whole Foods does with the Good to Go app. If you don't know what the Good to Go app is, I highly suggest that you check out the video above, or I'll link it below. I'll be always telling y'all to look at the videos above, but I'm not even sure if it pops up. Like, if you're watching the video on your phone, it usually doesn't pop up. But if you're watching it on your laptop or your computer, then it'll show like a link that'll pop up for you to click to go see the other video. So I'm gonna make sure it's down below in the description box as well, just in case you're watching on your phone like I do mostly. But anyways, yes guys, I consider this part of my no spend because it is a grocery store, and this is going to contribute to the food that I eat throughout the week. So it is still part of my no spend of January. And it was $10.61 for the bag total. That's with tax. And that's within my budget of $11 per day for this particular week that I'm on. Yes, I know. $11 per day is what I had to spend on food. But y'all, I got that bag. I went up to that deli counter and I got my bag, and I was like so shocked because the bag is heavy. I haven't looked in it yet, so I want to get on camera and do it with you guys on camera so that I can show you exactly what I got. But it's a lot of food. It's the most amount of food that I've gotten thus far since using this app. If you watch that video, you'll see the 2 places that I went to, and I'll show you what I actually got. And this right here, and Whole Foods is expensive, right? So I was expecting them to be kind of skimpy, but no, y'all, Whole Foods hooked it up. So let's see what we got. Okay, so item number 1. Ooh, okay, loaded potato salad. So I got some potato salad. It's a lot. Let's see, it is, I don't know if they put the amounts on here. Normally 0.72 pounds of loaded potato salad. So yummy. But it gets better. It gets even better. Whoa, look at this, y'all. Oh, it's a muffaletta. I'm pretty sure this is a muffaletta. Nope, it's just a chimichurri roast beef sandwich. Packed on the 5th, expires today. So I got a whole sandwich. And guys, you might be wondering, so it has a 50% off coupon, so they had to sell it tonight. And this is one of 2 bags that was remaining. So they had these babies waiting, and I'm so glad that I got it. What I would do in this case, if you get something like that expires on the day and you're not planning on eating it all, you can always freeze it and then thaw it out. You can thaw it out in the microwave, or you can put it back in the refrigerator, thaw it out overnight. It is bread, so you might want to take the bread and lay it to the side so that it doesn't get super soggy. But I would just put it in the oven and heat it up so that the bread gets a little bit crispy. But that is, hey, this is one of the secrets that I use to, like, if I don't have a dining out budget, or if my dining out budget is tight, then I'll use this as a way to kind of fill in the gap. Oh man, y'all, and look at what else they gave me. I got meatless meatballs and marinara. This is a $13 value. Wow, they hooked it up, and this is a lot. This is a lot of meatballs, and it's meatless, and I don't really, I mean, I'm not vegetarian, but I do eat a lot of meatless products. But this is what I got. Quite a lot of meatballs. Same thing, you can freeze these and only take out what you need when you make them. I would put these over some rice, or you can make spaghetti. I'm not a big pasta girl, so I would probably put it on some rice. Actually, I have a pasta bowl. That's what I had for lunch today at work, and I only had half of it, but it was like a veggie pasta with a couple of raviolis. So I might bring this to add to what I have left already and eat that, and maybe like a quarter sandwich. I don't eat bread like that, so that's gonna last me probably 3 days. Because I'm not gonna eat a whole sandwich or half a sandwich. I'll probably eat like a quarter sandwich, just because I don't be eating bread like that. But y'all, that was a good value, $10, and I got all of that food that is enough to last you I would say 2 to 3 days for one person. And if it's between 2 people, for sure, no, I would say for one person that would last you at least 3 days, and for 2 people maybe 2 days. I think that's a great value. I just wanted to share that because a no spend month does not have to be super restrictive if you know how to do it right. So this is one of my little secrets. But that's all I have for you guys in this video. If you thought this video was helpful, and if you're excited to join me on this debt payoff journey and to hear how my no spend month ended, be sure to hit that subscribe button, because I will be sharing the results at the end of the month. And I am going to be doing a video very, very soon where I share with you my journey for paying off my debt, and I'll get into specific, like how much debt that I have and what's the game plan, and we'll go from there. And if you're like looking for inspiration to pay off your debt, then this is the video that you're going to want to watch. So be sure to subscribe and hit that bell icon so that you do not miss a video. Okay guys, that's all I have for you. I will talk to you guys later. Bye.